Oh, you started it?
I did.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to AJ's Game Corner. As y'all know, I'm AJ.
And I am Ian Blake Salazar.
You got the glass in the shot, by the way.
There we are.
All right. Welcome to the stream. Give me the controls.
Is the camera? It looks like the camera's. Oh, there we go.
No, it's fine. Just give me the controls.
Hold on. I'm almost back to where we were, where we needed to be, because that
It's
needed
so
gravity.
hard to get the controller back from him once he's been allowed to touch it.
Oh my gosh, AJ.
Do you deny this?
I do deny.
You know, you could just give me instructions on how to get back.
Nope. It's this hallway right here.
Great. Awesome. Pass the controller.
Here you are. Take
Get the chat room on.
Take
Yay.
it. What are you doing?
Chat.
Get it out of my hand. Get it off of me. Get off of me.
I think you're trying to be funny, but it's not funny.
Oh, I was doing a quote reference.
Yeah, not one that anybody recognizes.
What?
Sorry.
How could no one recognize that? Get their slimy hands off of me.
I still don't recognize it, and I think like you were assuming that that was a dead giveaway. So where are we going?
What we want to do is go not that way, because that's where we just walked in from.
We want to go the opposite direction?
Yes, that direction. To the Frost Cave.
Okay.
Which I thought was accurate, but then I goofed, and you need it under, you need to be like poised forward, AJ.
Because there's a table in the way.
Yes, and I can't move the table any further because the wire for the camera. So
Yay!
poise forward, don't relax back, poise forward.
I told you that was going to be really uncomfortable for me.
Okay. Now there's a creature coming. Or there might be. Yep. Ice. Ice is good. Ice is good against him. AJ?
I forgot how to switch.
Plus button. Plus button. Hold plus button down. That one. Ice. Chart. Missile. Down on the D-pad.
Really?
Yes.
So you freeze them and then you shoot them again?
Yeah, you freeze them and then you shoot them with an ice missile. Yeah, otherwise they'll respawn. So there's several different paths and I'm not sure where to go.
Okay, well...
Because I know one of them you have to have the
Is
ground.
that an abyss?
There is platform down there. Oh, maybe if you go there and then try to double jump there, that's under ice. Maybe double jump over there.
Missed!
Well, yeah, you weren't on the edge.
Yeah, it's under ice, so that's something I'm gonna have to freeze later.
No.
Or not, unfreeze later, sorry.
Question what?
Okay, so we're trying to go up then?
Up, yes, but going that direction fully will just take you back to where you were. So,
That looks like something I gotta unfreeze at some point.
nope,
Really?
really.
That's where I was?
No, that's where I told you to go. Or over there. Either one.
Okay. This table being in the way is really problematic.
Okay. It's all sitting position.
Well, no, I'm shorter than you, and it's not all sitting position.
Okay. I'm sorry that the table
Yeah,
didn't
okay,
hear
I
you.
can sit in a way that I can do it, but it would be extraordinarily uncomfortable for me.
Okay, I am sorry. Maybe if you
I
land on
can,
that,
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here.
maybe you can.
No, I need the grapple hook to get up there somehow, but I don't even know what I grapple off of.
The problem is, I know the gravity suit is going to be in this general area. I don't know if it's in this cave, but it's deep in Phendrana, and this is the only area in Phendrana which the elevator really leads to.
And I can't, that's not a ledge I can get up on.
No. Because...
Yeah, those are not areas that I can get to yet. So where else have we missed?
nowhere in this area of Vendrana. And that is my problem. That you definitely need the grapple beam. That's the elevator that we just took.
Alright. Is the ice beam open up anything else in any other areas?
We've already checked everywhere else. It is through this area. I guarantee it. So there is a way to get to at least one of these without the grapple beam.
Is there a way that you can turn the table or something? It's just that, like, literally, unless I'm holding my hands, like, way down at my ankles.
But you don't have to. It's at the same angle. You just need to be more forward, and then you should be...
Sorry.
Well, it's uncomfortable with your legs crossed. I'm messing.
With my back.
I was messing with you. It's okay. I'm turning the table.
Okay.
Just need to figure out how I'm going to do this. I think I know how I'm going to do this. I'm not going to turn the table. Everything's going to shake for a moment, everyone.
Yeah. There we go. Alright, still trying to figure out, is there a platform that I'm not seeing?
Well, maybe get to the very top first.
Oh yeah, that might just,
You know, that might assist.
Although, the last time I went to go get to the very top, you said, oh, but if you go all the way that way, we'll just be going backwards. So I didn't
Yes,
try.
but that is fair. So that's where we were. And that is where the grapple will be. Oh! Destroy that! Missile. You need to actually hit in the crack. Like, actually in the crack, yeah. There we go, and then that will probably allow you to get to that one. Yep.
Okay, there we go.
That solves the problem. That looks about right. Alrighty. Now
we can progress. If I can platform, which I cannot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget to change to wave beam. That's scanners. That's the power beam. That's the wave beam. Save.
No, I was gonna bypass the save point. Hello, welcome to the stream!
Hello! Welcome to our Metroid stream. This is her first playthrough of Metroid Prime.
Yup.
What are you thinking of the game so far? With
You don't want the answer to that question. It's a good game. It's got a lot of stuff going on, which I appreciate-ish.
But you don't like platforming and you don't really like shooters.
I don't mind the platforming. I don't have a problem with platforming. I'm not good at it, but I don't dislike it. Like, the fact that I'm not good at platforming doesn't say anything about the game. That's a failing of me as a gamer. I'm not a huge fan of shooters.
Yeah.
I never have been. But, you know, just frankly, it's gotten to the point where there are no games that you can play that are not, at least in part, a shooter anymore. That's just, I will never get another game that is absent of the shooters. I need to figure out how we get on there. There's a movie.
You don't. That is the grapple hook.
Okay, there we go. So that's gotta be.
Nice. I will say.
And I do love puzzle stuff. So that aspect I really do like. My thing is, so much of the story is not actual overt story.
Yeah. Almost no Metroid has the overt in-your-face story typically.
I like my storylines. I used to say that one of the things I enjoyed about video games is it felt like being the main character in a movie.
I mean, this is a main character in like a silent film.
Yeah, I don't like silent films.
AJ, you need to do your
I
favorite
know.
part.
I was Ball. I am Ball.
You do like the ball sections.
I just find it
Hello, CinemaScape Studios. Live Cream and Show.
Oh
my
gosh.
No live cream here. No live cream in Metroid.
But yeah, but I'm more of a fan of like actual RPGs.
Flying Pirates.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Did you forget those guys existed?
I just prefer to ignore their existence.
You can charge up your attacks, AJ.
Wait a second. I also, one of the things that's really driving me nuts the most about it.
And then you can crack him. Nice. And freeze him. Crack him. Like an egg. One of the things that's most annoying is
I don't like the Wii U controls. Because to go into my map, I have to like literally bend my thumb all the way down on my hand.
Yeah,
I don't like the controls.
Don't go down there. You probably needed to continue up, AJ. We've already scanned that.
You scanned him?
Yeah. We found him in the crashed frigate, remember?
What is he? I
Don't
remember him.
He's the creature that creates like a typhoon when you get towards him and he sucks you in.
I don't like him.
AJ. Okay. Jump across.
Yeah, well, where else did you want me to go?
I didn't realize that your fall prevented you from going backwards.
Yep. I did.
Well, AJ, you might need some schooling on silent films.
I don't like silent films. Schooling on them is not going to make me like them any better. If there's a type of film you don't like, that's fine. It's just, it's not my cup of tea.
That's where you came from.
I'm allowed to not like silent films in general, with one exception. I don't mind silent films by the master of silent film.
Charlie Chaplin?
Yes.
Because when people say master of silent film, they either mean Charlie Chaplin or, is it Buster Keaton?
Well, they're wrong if they say anybody but Charlie Chaplin.
So there's got to be a way.
Is there something?
Pull out your scanner. Okay, so those platform.
It's right here. That's where the disconnect is.
What do you mean?
I can't get up there.
No, you can't.
Is that a grapple hook?
There's a couple grapple hook things right next to there. Yeah.
So the question becomes, what do I do since I can't do that?
If you can't grapple, maybe go to the bottom where Mark believe I did say that you shouldn't go to, but
oh, go to the place that you told me absolutely don't go that way?
Well, most of the time it's you want to climb up, not go down, especially in water right now.
Why especially in water right now?
Because that's why. Can't really move that well. You can't hurt them while they're like that. You have to wait for them to open their mouth. So when you get near this guy, jump. No? Interesting.
Can I freeze him, do you think?
Maybe. That's visors, AJ. Nope. Nope, you have to wait for them to open their mouth. And this is the part where it's... Wait a second. Turn around.
Yeah, what about it?
There's a door!
Yeah, I noticed that there's a door in that area that you told me not to go to.
Oh my gosh, AJ. Charge and explode. Boom. This has to be the right way.
Mainly because there's no other options.
Oh, yes. And there is a plus and downside with Metroidvanias in general, which is why I can't wait for you to try Hollow Knight sometime, because...
Hollow Knight I am interested in trying.
Because it's Soulsvania.
I did like Salt and Sanctuary.
Oh, hey.
Oddly enough.
We're in another one of these. AJ, there's icicles.
Yeah, I know. I was just looking down to see what all was going on down there.
Pits. You could try that one. You did it. There's one right there. There's two right there. And Kabooski. It killed those guys down there. Okay, so...
I was like, what is the roaring that I'm hearing?
So now I think... Okay, I see what happens now. So...
I was checking to see if there's another one that kills that one.
Nope. Not from the looks of it. So what you want to do is go down the left path, jump on the stalagmites you dropped down there, over to the far path. You can't jump over there. You want to jump... See?
You know, I could have just jumped... Well, I guess not.
You can't jump through the water. Yeah. So, right there.
What is the echolocation thingy?
Oh, those are just small, like, flying creatures. Okay. We're making good progress.
What?
Destroy it! Oh gosh, the dog. Look at him.
He is like asleepish.
He is asleepish. With like the ball on his nose. Like the new ball we got him, hysterical. He loves playing with the balls that we got him.
Almost to the point that he like becomes instantly depressed the moment we'll stop playing with him. He'll be like super energetic and stuff. Did we scan these?
Yeah, those are creeper tentacles. Aqua Reapers, I mean.
Okay, could we destroy them?
No. Just like the Reaper vines, you can shoot the top of them and it'll scare them back down, but they'll come back. So go to the left. We need to get to the left somehow. There should be like maybe a path up that direction.
That doesn't look like much of a path. Is that... Could the ball go on there?
No.
I'm just not seeing anything that looks like I can go up it. Besides possibly that.
Try going down. Because they wouldn't create a place you couldn't escape from. They have a really good time at preventing stuff like that. No reaction to the trailer, says Vain Brain.
No reaction to the trailer? Did we? I thought we posted in Discord about it.
Yes, I think I think he meant like a video reaction.
Oh.
When...
No, we didn't put up a video reaction. But I really, really, really want to play. And I want to just have an entire stream that's just playing the Nine-Tailed Fox mod. And,
It's just a stream to play the Nine-Tailed Fox mod?
yeah, just multiple streams. I want to actually, like, not be talking about it in a different stream, but actually have a Nine-Tailed Fox mod stream. I don't know why we haven't.
Other than it's not out yet, or you mean like...
It's entirely, but isn't there like any type of like...
No, AJ, pay attention when you're talking. You can't... That's the way you came from. That's the way you came from.
I just want to play as the Nine-Tailed Fox. I feel like I would actually play if I was able to be the Nine-Tailed Fox.
It would become a shooter then, though.
I don't like not having any control. Okay, I can kill those things pretty easily.
So close. Oh!
What are you?
Do you want to scan it? Or nope?
Whoops, was I supposed to scan it first?
You don't have to, necessarily. Oh yeah. That's nice.
Alright, so what did I just get? Gravity suit? What does that do?
Notice anything?
Yeah, I can slightly jump.
Slightly jump. That's the same level of jump as when you're out of water, AJ.
Yeah.
So now you can go back, and now we need to head back to the Talon Overworld to go back to the frigate, remember? Because the frigate had a bunch of underwater as well.
Do, 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 do.
Do, 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 do. Are you like, I want to scan those? Is that what that was?
I really do, actually.
Try scanning them. Nope. Nothing to scan. That's the tentacle on the other side. That's the tentacle on the other side.
Why is he just, like, frozen there? They're both, like, frozen there. Are they encased in ice?
Yes.
It's unfortunate for them.
That is unfortunate for them.
I'm trying to remember where I was...
This way. Oh, you can jump up there now. You could jump over there now. Interesting. This is going to lead to a different place that you haven't been before, because this is a different path. Ooh, already you're finding some interesting... Charge. It helps if you... That was much more heavy duty than the other ones. See, if there's...
I hit him multiple times.
Yeah, I noticed that. If you see another one that's like that strong, try to scan it, because it might be like an elite drone. Seriously? Ice. Ice him.
I was, but then it was like, I don't feel like shooting right now.
Okay. Double jump across the gap. Another new room. This is so exciting. We're checking out new rooms left and right. So exciting. Ooh, we can test out the gravity suit in here. Wait a second.
Wait a second, what?
Check your map. Click 1 for map. Oh, this is the area we couldn't get to because the water was hindering us from getting to here. Interesting. So this is a shortcut back. That's one thing that is really good about a lot of Metroid games, Metroidvania games, is the shortcuts back. The only problem with Metroidvania games for certain people is the fact that because it's non-linear, it's easy to get lost, and it's easy to run into a room and be like, oh, I don't have the ability to deal with this room because they miss like a small puzzle piece or something, and it causes them to do that. Or, like in our case, if we're playing for like one day each week.
My problem with Metroidvania game is that I don't care about the character.
That's not Metroidvania thing. That is specifically
this Metroid game. I don't know anything about or care anything about this character. I have no semblance of her story other than what you've told me, and I care about it because of what you've told me about it, but I don't get any of that
from
the game at all. I don't know why I care about what she wants at all.
I would say Metroid Prime 2 and Metroid Prime 3 definitely have much more of a story, and it's akin to Doom 2016 versus Doom Eternal, if that makes sense. Doom Eternal had a lot more story in comparison to Doom 2016.
Yeah. I need a reason
to... Are you going to get that energy? Turn around.
Sure.
No, you can charge your beam and it will draw pickups to you, remember?
Sure.
Sure? Sure that's all you have to say about it? Sure. Like, sure I remember that.
Sure.
It's too late. It already disappeared because
you waited too long. Okay. Now what?
That way. It's jumps, AJ.
I didn't see anywhere to jump to.
Literally right across where you fell. Right ahead. That's map. Map, I don't think that's the way you need to go. Yeah, no, that's not the way. You need to go back to the elevator that's up at the very top there.
Okay.
So you could jump over there. This is probably the worst room, in my opinion, because of all the jumping that's necessary and everything. When I first played this game, I hated this room in particular.
This is where we need to go?
Nope.
More up?
More up. And then ball. Jump. Jump. Out. Alright. But like I said, I feel like number 2 and number 3 have more overt story. A lot more overt story than this one. This one, it was very much experimental, very much a Super Metroid approach in storytelling in many regards. Although by Metroid Prime 3, hardcore fans were... There was some contention.
Over
the very linear set pieces versus the exploration element. And that's another reason why it's hard to have well-crafted story with Metroidvania.
Because elevator. It's supposed to be more open.
Elevator. What? Why are you upset over the elevator?
I'm not upset over the elevator.
You sure?
Yes. See, I get the exploration thing is cool, but there comes a point in time...
I think Hollow Knight does a much better counterexample to that.
How can I put it? there comes a point in time where it just feels repetitive
Hmm.
and somewhat boring.
It also doesn't help that you're not really a fan of combat in general.
I'm not.
And also not a fan of the controls. And not a fan of this and that.
There's a lot in here that's just not generally...
You can also just run through this section and not have to shoot and kill everything.
Oh, but where's the point of that?
But you don't like combat. So that's the caveat there. You see me breeze by those scarabs, like, when I take over, you know?
There.
That's not the...
There's a difference between not liking combat and then, like...
Left?
Having a cop-out on combat.
That's... You just turned 180. I said left, not 180. Right. Forward. Then left. At the pillar.
Right there?
Yes. Up. Over. Through. The door.
You know, if you give me an endpoint to go to instead of just...
I was trying to... Now go through, jump on it. And then jump over. And forward. You don't have to...
What in the world?
They're small burrowers. Don't... Just get away from them. A large part of Metroidvania is a feeling of you want to explore the world because things are new and you don't know what's around the next corner. And
yeah, I can see how for people who enjoy a lot of that,
platforming and the combat, that combined in the particular way.
Yeah, sure. Like, I can see why some people are interested in it. It just, it's not my thing. Did we scan these guys?
We did.
Can't go all the way over there.
You could do what I do, which is just hop through the lava, especially now that your movement in liquid is no longer hindered.
Yeah, but I will still get issues for it, right?
What issues? You mean damage?
Yeah.
You have so much energy.
Okay, so I'm trying to get over there?
Yes. Just hop as far as possible, and then the moment you land, hop again, destroy the crates. They... Oh, hold, charge. They gave you missiles. Okay, that's something. Okay, ball through. I think I can already imagine the issue with Hollow Knight, because while there's much more... it's not overt storytelling, but it's not overt storytelling in, like, people telling you necessarily where to go and things.
I like Hollow Knight better because it feels more RPG to me.
The ball.
I like the art style of...
You would prefer Castlevania over Metroid probably too, then.
Probably.
Because that has more RPG feeling to it. Even though not all of them are Metroidvania, some of them are linear action platformers. The term Metroidvania was coined because of Castlevanias that had Metroid-like elements. Okay. Elevator up.
The other thing is, like, you're like, oh, I have to go get this thing so I can come back to do that thing. I hate fetch questing. I hate, oh, I see this and I want to go explore it now, but I can't go explore it now. I have to wait until I get this other thing so that I can kindly come back and explore this thing. Like, 2 months later.
Well, AJ, another big problem with that is these games are meant to be played in large bursts. We're doing literally 2 hours each week, right? And
I would not.
On average, let me finish. On average, a playthrough of this should take around 17 hours.
So when you say large bursts, how long are you talking about at a time?
Like, you could do like 3-4 hours, but what I mean by that is not 2 hours each week.
Yeah, see, I would not be able to play this for that long.
You could do like 4 hours in a week, maybe 5 hours in a week. You'd have it done in 3 weeks.
Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. This game, however, I'm not gonna lie, when I'm done playing it, I'm perfectly happy not to play it until the next time we have a live stream.
Yeah.
I continue playing it because I'm slightly curious about where it goes, although frankly I'd be perfectly fine watching somebody else do it, but also because I know that you really, really like Metroid. But I'm not gonna lie, this is not a game that after playing the first hour or two I would feel any need to finish. We already scanned them?
Yep. You can shoot the orange sack above that thing to blow it up. You need to actually hit it, though. You can charge and get that energy thing right there, the circle. That's coming towards you now. We're almost back to the ship. Also, I'm sure another part of it is, not a huge part, but just a tiny bit, is the fact that you have to go here and go there and have a deep knowledge of the map by the time you're done.
Partially, but also, like...
Salt and Sanctuary had slight Metroidvania
elements. They did. I liked Salt and Sanctuary. I liked the art style and the play style of Salt and Sanctuary better.
Yeah.
This, to me, feels slow and cumbersome. That's part of the reason why I like being in the ball so much, is because all of a sudden I don't feel
slow
like...
and cumbersome.
I keep on waiting for, you know, that Oblivion thing to pop up. You are over encumbered. You must drop things before we can continue on.
I don't know, I feel like her movement, vertically wise, is much better than Master Chief's ever was, and movement wise is almost as clunky as Master Chief's. But you didn't complain to me about that when we were playing Halo. You were feeling that the entire time we were playing Halo.
I love you.
Click yes to save.
The thing about Halo, though, is it made up for it in a lot of other areas. First of all, the missions were shorter and they broke it up. So I felt the actual, I've accomplished this and we can move on, I've accomplished this and we can move on. The story was more overt, so I was more engaged in what was actually happening in Halo. And not only that, but we were playing 2-player, which meant that I didn't feel as much going back and forth because I felt like I was something that I was doing together with you. And not just... Like, if you ask me what I'm doing right now...
You're going through there.
Yeah, I know, but if you ask me what I'm doing, like, what is my mission right now, I'm like, I don't know. Apparently there's a prophecy about us. We've got to stop the Great Poison. I'm not entirely sure how we're doing it. Mainly, I just want to get off the planet. I don't actually know what...
You want to take out Ridley, probably, right?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
You seemed... In earlier streams, you seemed so invested in, like, oh, these space pirates are doing such stupid things. We need to stop them. There's nothing we really need...
There was, but then it just got...
AJ, can you keep moving while you're talking?
Well, I also need to see where I'm going because I don't entirely know.
You're going through the crack in the rocks that have been there from... You need to ball up.
So, like...
And...
So yeah. There's some of them, like, yeah, there's a bunch of stupid things going on, but then was such a lull. in it.
A large part of that lull was also us getting lost and moments where it was like, oh, I can't do that. And then I went back and was like, oh, no, we could do that. Or moments where I was like, oh, we can't do that yet. And then discovering there was no other way to go. So, yes. Which is one of the downsides to Metroidvanias in general. If you miss it the first time, then it's possible that you will miss it the next time. You can go through the water this time now. Because you can jump. There should be a platform inside that cave. That's just my guess from game design, if you jump. No, it's just odd. Maybe it's something on the left side. Oh, I see another platform on the left. No. There's definitely a way up from this side, though. I know that.
Like that?
No, that's back where you came from, AJ. It doesn't help that first person does make it easier to get lost when you aren't used to, like, map traversal. Or you don't like map traversal. Oh, you could ball there? There we go. You know?
Yeah. But I love how, like, you're trying to find, like, specific reasons for it. I don't actually have to have a reason to say I don't enjoy a particular game. Like, it can be not my cup of tea. That is okay.
That is fair.
We've been here before?
We have been, but we weren't able to progress through the full thing because we didn't have the gravity suit.
Okay.
So drop down. All the way down.
What is that?
That's something you can't get to. Ball up, ball out. Do 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 do. You can just bomb it. Bomb it. Go. Here we are, making our way downtown through the frigate. That is how we do this. Do 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 do. I'm out of ball. There is a platform somewhere. Not platform. Down.
We're supposed to go all the way down to the bottom?
Not down to the bottom. There's a thing right over there, I think. There's a door. Oh! Scan that guy. That's going to be new.
Aqua Pirate?
Yep. The Aqua Pirate.
Where am I getting?
There's another one that's right over there. Your thing.
Yeah, I noticed that it's not. Those like.
Hiccups. That was missile and energy.
No, I mean the explosion things. It was like depth.
Depth charges.
Yeah.
Up. Up. And then to the left, not further up. And then across. Shoot. Or actually, maybe you don't need to shoot. Forward again. Oh, save station, I think. Is that the save station? As in, like, through the door.
Hi, Chef. I think the other part of it, though, is, like, I thought we were way further in the storyline.
Oh, I knew we weren't that far in the storyline. We're
Yeah.
getting close towards the end.
And I was like, oh, pacing, really, really good. And then I'm like, oh, we're not even halfway there. And then I'm like...
Now you can jump above this. Didn't help that we got lost trying to get the ice beam and then also lost trying to get the thing after it. And we got lost trying to get into the space pirate.
What was that? Oh,
that was... Yeah. You have to hit the tip, AJ. Go up. Go up again.
Where?
Try jump. Turn. There it is. Right there.
That one?
Yep.
What even hit me?
I think you moved when the tentacle was starting to retract itself because it got damaged and unthawed. Okay. Now you should be able to make that jump.
Which jump?
That jump. Now turn back around. There we are. I will say, Hollow Knight, I feel, will upset you over the combat, because the combat is Dark Souls difficult.
Yeah, no, I don't care about the difficulty level. I care about how engaged I am in it.
Okay.
You know what? Dark Souls was difficult combat. And, well, it was, like, frustrated on the, oh, I'm not getting it. I never thought it wasn't fun. And when you...
Yeah.
That was creepy.
Yeah.
That was creepy and unexpected, and I did not appreciate it. He looks like he's missing the bottom half of his body.
He's not, though.
That was just very creepy.
Yeah, you're in the wreckage of it. Oh, this must be a thermal visor thing. Because the power's out there. Turn around. Look for something that's power. Oh, there's power right over there. You need the wave beam to activate that. Now it's open. Or should be. Unless, no, wait. There's 3. You need to activate 3. So go back to that first panel. See it activate. It has 2 other lines that go down. AJ?
Yes, I see it.
It's not necessarily here, like directly. It's still in this room, but remember this room was huge. It was, oh, there's one.
There's one?
Yep. You're hitting stuff in the way, though. You're going to have to go back down in order to get it. Oh, hey, there, you can hit it there, from here. You should be able to, at least. Okay, and then there's one... It looks like it's going even further down.
I don't want to go even further down.
Well, you have to go further down. That's part of the puzzling. It's down there. You can't get it from here. Maybe you scooch forward and you might be able to... No, I think it's actually inside that elevator that was destroyed. Or at least on the other side of it. Yep. There you go. What?
I don't want to jump all the way freaking up there again.
Well, you could pass it off to me 7 minutes early.
Nope. I'll pass it off exactly at time, and then I'm gonna go get myself coffee because this game... I don't even care.
Oh, we're about to hit interesting story bits, but okay. A lot of the story bits is told via environment, though. Behind you, remember? You made it.
Freaking great. No, I don't. I don't even, like, there's just such an I don't care-ness.
Then give it to me if you don't care. Now you can make that jump and then make the other jump.
I mean, I want to care. Maybe if I get, you know, some chunk of story, I will start caring again. That's not, that's too high.
No, that's the way.
That is?
Yes. And then... Back
Really?
then. Yeah,
That was the way?
that was the way. You hit it and then you passed it. You have to go back to that one. Yeah, no, like this entire environmental puzzle thing is the crashed ship that the prologue was in. And yada yada yada, stuff like that. A lot of the game, though, is focused on the gameplay, which, if you don't like the gameplay, then you're probably not going to enjoy the game.
See, for me, though, it's not... Well, I do feel like I would actually like this game better if I had a different control. I do feel that that's something.
Yeah. The problem is when they released it with the Wii, they decided to give this. And I will say that for the most part, another thing, AJ. Excuse me? Excuse me?
It's the same thing.
What? Did you... No, that's not why I said excuse me.
Why did you say excuse me?
Because it was prepared to fire, but it wasn't firing at all.
You were scared of me.
It's those guys down there. no, what's this? Aquadrone, eh? Interesting.
Alrighty, I will give this to you though, but my thing is this.
Lift the thing.
The gameplay by itself is not the issue. I would be fine with this gameplay if I had a story that I cared about going through it.
And I feel that. And this game is one of the first games that really did the scan things instead of overt story things. And unlike those other scan things, which most people are used to, where they're like, oh, this isn't important, most of the time when you're scanning things in this game, it has important story bits. It has the important things you need to know.
Yeah, but and there have been important story bits. The problem is the important story bits are not for what my character's going through. The important story bits are for what the people who used to live on this planet went through.
Or the space pirates in general, or...
Right, I am fascinated by what happened to the people on this planet. I am concerned about what the space pirates are doing. I just don't care about the character that I'm playing. And that's the problem. Is I don't... It's the character that I'm playing. It's why do I care about her? Yes, she crash landed, great. But...
She didn't crash land.
Well, she followed.
She followed Ridley to take out Ridley, who's a space pirate general.
Yeah, great. And her entire backstory I got from you.
Yeah, well, it would be a case of, you know, back in this day, you know what they used to do with a lot of story bits that they didn't put directly in game?
Put it in the manual?
Yeah, in the manual, which, you know.
I need it in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, the manual's great for a lot of things. It's supposed to be a manual. It's supposed to give you, like... It's supposed to be like your guidebook, like your in-depth, oh, these creatures are in the world. Or, here's a summary of this character in case you forgot who's who. But it shouldn't be... If it's not in the game, it's just, on some level, it doesn't exist. And... Not even so much as like her walking into a room and reacting to something ever.
We've seen that a couple times.
Rarely.
It is rarely, and it's usually for boss fights, but we have seen it.
But that's the thing. I don't want it for boss fights. I want to care about story discoveries. I want to care, like... I don't know. I feel like there's stuff in the way.
Not anymore. Nice. Hello, PMC Gaming. Welcome.
Hello, PMC Gaming. You just got through me explaining to Ian why I don't like Metroid as much as he wants me to like Metroid, and I'm very sorry, Ian.
That's okay.
But like you even mentioned like, oh, but when Halo does these things too, I'm like, but Halo made up for it on that front, on the storyline front, on the everything else front.
Oh.
Even Dead Space had more going on with the character.
Well, yeah, Dead Space had a lot to do with the character.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it was explained on why am I returning to this place again. Versus this, where a lot of it's explained in, oh, I need to progress, but I can't anymore.
Yeah.
So I need to come back. Versus what?
Yeah. But I would like a story reason for why things are happening.
Oh, hey. Here we are. We're back in this area.
So how's it going, PMC?
We couldn't progress earlier because there was a gate in our way, which is good. Right? Is this... Yeah, this is back. Yep. Yeah.
That's it. There's the main reason.
What?
Like, you know how Ori had things that were blocked to us?
Yeah.
But there was still, like, thorough story in Ori.
Hmm.
And Hollow Knight, there's things that are blocked, then you eventually unlock it and you go explore it. That's what I'm missing. In this one, it's find item A to unlock gate B.
Well, we're about to hit some story bits.
Good. I'm going to get coffee. It's going good so far. That's good to hear, PMC Gaming. Access to the Phase-On Mines has been granted. I'm gonna get some coffee. I am watching them.
Do you not find that at all concerning?
That the access has been granted?
No. The location's name.
What did they name it?
Phase-On Mines. Nothing?
No.
Do you remember what Phase-On is?
It's the energy that's outflowing.
It's the energy which the pirates have found on this planet that's highly radioactive.
Yeah,
Thus
that's what's destroying the planet.
Thus probably the Great Poison. Yeah.
I know that. I'm aware of it, but we also knew they were mining it, so... Is it concerning? Yes, but we already knew this information.
Yeah, well, now we're here. There's a lot of... Upsy daisy. What's this way? Save station? Not save station. Oh, save station.
Ian?
Yeah?
Did you put your socks under the table?
What? Where under the table?
Under the table, under the table.
Like in Sif's typical spot under the table?
Did it?
I did not. Did our... What did he do?
They haven't been chewed on, they've just been moved.
Huh. What do we got here? Secondary force field control disabled. We need to disable the primary force field control in order to actually get into the mine proper. I don't know that is. Well, hello.
That's good. If Sid is playing with your socks, that means he loves you. Hi, the boy. Hi, the boy. Oh, did you see that?
I did.
Hi, the boy.
I'm scooching over.
You're a good boy. Yes,
Perfect.
you are. Yes, you are. You're a good boy.
Okay.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Come on.
Goodbye, pirate.
Hello, good boy. Hello, good
I'm being
boy.
attacked, and you're there petting a dog.
Yes, I am. Hello, goodness, good boy. Hi, Papa.
We're gonna need something there.
Hello,
What's here?
goodness, good boy.
Crane unit scans indicate recent use. Currently deactive.
Good boy.
Transfer of building materials complete. Process of materials for xenochrome containment units underway.
Good boy. You want to come off, good boy?
AJ, do you want to swap sides?
Oh,
You're
I
gonna
can
be
swap
off.
sizes too. Yes.
Report all phase-on mutations to science team immediately. All units with useful mutations will receive an increase in pay and rations. Elite and trooper candidates are now being selected by command.
Good boy. Good boy.
AJ? Did you hear that?
Yes.
What did you hear?
I heard basically that they're trying to say mutate these creatures. If you do a good job of mutating useful creatures, we'll give you a promotion.
No. Not mutating useful creatures. Report all phase-on mutations to science team immediately. All units with useful mutations will receive an increase in pay and rations.
Shifter, come here, boy.
No? Nothing to say about that?
Most of they're mutating their units. It happens. My arm doesn't stretch that much, Sif. My arm doesn't stretch that far. If you want me to rub your belly, you have to come over here. Good boy. He's a good boy.
Where?
IPFC says, I have never played any Metroid games, lol. Yes. So we have differing opinions on Metroid games.
Yes.
Come here, Shifty.
The differing opinions includes my correct opinion and a...
Well, I'm not saying the games are bad, first of all.
No, I know.
They're not, I'm not saying they're bad games. However, it doesn't match with my gaming style.
I know. I was messing with you.
And I can differentiate between a bad game and simply a game that doesn't mesh with my gaming style. Watch Dogs, for instance, is a bad game.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so now we should be able to activate the crane. Crane controls are now complete.
Whereas, oh, see, there's a spider track. Like, you know, if the entire game was the spider track puzzles, I would love it.
I didn't gosh dang it.
I love the spider track puzzles. Except for they're not really puzzles. You just have the spider track and there's no actual...
There are puzzles with them. Like this, I had to activate the things. And
yeah, but that's how to get the spider track.
Give me some more missiles. Oh, okay.
You know, if I had, for instance, if we'd come here and we'd come across even one dying Chozo Elder, my level of carrying in this game would skyrocket.
Well, like I said, you will definitely appreciate Metroid Prime 2 a lot more then. You don't see Chozo, but you do see something else. That should make you care a bit more on what happens to the planet that you're on in that one.
Because I wasn't joking when I said I was mainly rooting for the fish. And when I said that, yes, I was part joking, but I was also trying to give myself something to fight for in this game. The only thing I could find was the fish, and now the Dwebbles. The fish and the Dwebbles. Wow, Ice Beam is really effective, though.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Okay, so there's something we gotta disable. Is it up this way? Then I hop back down, and then I... What is... Oh.
They stole my cool colors, though.
More than that, you know what else they stole?
What?
Wave Trooper, armed with wave beam technology.
Aww.
Have reversed engineered several of your weapons, including the wave beam. A flaw in the design makes these pirates vulnerable to their own beam weapon system. These weapons are inferior to your own Chozo-designed originals, but still quite potent.
Oh, look at them trying to be Chozo warriors when they're not.
Well, actually, really funny story. There's actually a pirate log of them trying to imitate your morph ball technology.
Hey, Sif. Do you want to come up? You want to come up?
Plot twist, AJ. It doesn't go well.
I got my friend to play Doom Eternal.
Oh, so good.
How did that go? I recently watched a Doom Eternal speedrun that was being reviewed by the devs, which was highly entertaining to get their commentary on the speedrun. Good boy. Good boy. You're a good boy.
No.
I love you, Sia. I love you.
What is Bendesium? Is that... Oh, that's,
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's not that one.
The problem is that the dog is cute and fluffy.
What's the problem?
The problem is I'm supposed to be paying attention to the stream and focusing my commentary on the stream, but right under my feet is this cute, fluffy dog.
I can see the problem there.
This cute, fluffy dog that had to go to the scary, scary vet for an entire day.
I feel like I should be able to... Oh.
Well then. That was functional. Why don't you just keep using the ice beam? The ice beam was effective.
Well, because I had to switch out of the ice beam. Notice what's under me?
Phase on energy? It is a phase on energy mine after all.
Yeah. Where do I go from here? This looks like it's a...
You become bald.
No, I don't. Oh, no.
That doesn't look good.
Unit ident code, batch field designated Elite Pirate Alpha. Status tank hull enforced with Bendesium alloy plates. Recommend battle system for Elite Pirates shown. Shoulder-mounted plasma artillery cannon, repulsion field, wavequake projector, energy siphon system, and retractable wrist bayonets.
Well then.
New pirate data. Space pirate encrypted data decoded. Project Helix. Experiments with space pirate embryos were disastrous. The phazon-infused process degenerated brain tissue even as it augmented muscle mass. None of what we have termed elite pirates lived to maturity. The few that survived their infanthood suffered severe psychotic breakdowns as juveniles, killing anything within their zone of perception. Research team Scalera made a recent breakthrough in which parasite studies with a phase strain code named Vertigo were highly successful. Since then, we have successfully fused Vertigo phazon with the space pirate DNA with great success. The latest batch of elite pirates have reached maturity successfully and are ready for field testing and training. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking they had multiple opportunities to stop. They chose not to.
And so what should we do to them?
We should stop them.
Yep.
I don't know that I agree with the we should kill them thing, because it seems like they're experimenting on their own people, which means that we need to protect their own people from them, and you can't protect their people from them by killing their people.
Well, there's a caveat to that, and that is that these guys, well, are evil and kill innocents all the time.
Yes, but is it because they're evil by nature, or is it because they are raised and trained to be this way because that's a societal thing that they're taught from infancy? So if you have infants that they're experimenting on and you save those infants and those infants are not raised within the space pirate culture where they attack innocents, would they still by nature attack innocents?
That's probably it.
Got to probably go to sleep. I woke up at 1 in the morning.
Whew!
Whoa, get some sleep, PMC Gaming.
The bioform Samus Aran has made planetfall on Talon IV. The hunter is among us. All units are hereby ordered to attack Aran on site. Terminal forces authorized. Report all sightings of Aran to Security Command at once.
No such sightings were reported because those
Platform
who
security active.
sighted her did not live very long.
I mean, you never know. They could be long enough to be like, Command, we have an issue. We got a situation.
Commander, I'm about to die. Bye.
Oh, that's new. That's not what I wanted. I want to scan you. It's a power trooper. Can I? Okay, bye, I guess.
That was interesting.
Have a good time. Attention all units, report to your battle stations. Failure to comply with this order is an act of treason. Treason is punishable by termination. Industrial grade pulse beam, mining configuration.
Okay, so are you willing to acknowledge that we should not destroy the entire species?
Yes, sure. Surface integrity. Further pulse beam exposure can cause collapse. 42, presence of thermal power signature detected. Further pulse beam exposure can cause collapse. So we need to do what is this? Excuse me, I thought. Online engage. There's gotta be a way to turn this thing. Oh! I'm the goof pickle. Okay. Here we go. Time to power this on. Nice. Okay.
Alrighty.
And then there was more here as well. And it looked like there was even more after it, so... Okay. What is he eating?
Huh?
He just started going like...
I think he's ripping more of his fur out because it's still shedding season and he hasn't finished shedding yet.
But he's chewing down quite hard. Oh god.
Sif!
Oh, they're like immune to my rockets and everything else.
Are they immune to being frozen?
They should be, because they said their only weakness is the beam that they're made out of. Okay. Here we go.
You had it lined up. Why did you undo it?
Because what they want lined up is red with red, and that. And I didn't see that I could see it in front of me. I was looking at the hologram.
Ah. So there's something else that needs to be lined up.
Yes. Hold on, let me see if I can see. Here. Nope. It looks like there's something with blue going on. Where's the blue? There's the blue. Okay, so what we need to do is move blue over to this platform there.
Okay.
There we go. Why are you tapping me with your foot?
I'm not.
You were. You thought it's funny to tap me with your foot?
Didn't work on you.
It's not my fault.
Oh, you were so close. You're like, can I just cheat? Nope, you cannot.
Just trying to see.
That's supposed to line up over there.
Yes.
Yeah, you had that lined up wrong.
Don't you prejudge me.
I wasn't prejudging you, I was post-judging you.
Don't you post-judge me either.
But it's easy, like we have actual defined metrics.
No, there's no defined metrics.
Oh, look! You lined it up correctly.
Nope. Quiet. Now we need the red to line up.
There.
I think that's lined up?
Yep.
I don't think it's lined up. I think it needs one more. Told you. What? Interesting.
What?
It didn't move when I bombed it because I already left. So you have to be in there. Interesting little coding. There's a lot of cool little coding knick-knack things that you, when you play these games, you start to think of if you think in that type of way. Like, the elevators are definitely hiding loading screens, even though it's supposed to feel like one continuous world, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. And still dead.
That's not very nice.
I don't feel like going that way yet. I feel like going this way first. I can't go this way because that is what is this? Rotation Bendesium, eh?
Yep.
Rotation control. Hologram represents the full thing. Okay, so good to know. Bendesium is blocking the way.
Alright, we go do the thing now, right?
Which thing?
With the Bendesium.
Well, we might.
Hello, welcome to the chat!
Bendesium has been a thing we've been having a problem with this entire time, though.
Well, is it just me that we haven't figured out how to do it?
Phase on mine's level 2.
Oh, that's more concerning. Sif Lord! Sif is like, I ain't having any of it.
These fools.
Is that where the crater landed?
That's the crater.
It looks like there's nothing left in the crater. Goodbye.
What a dog. I really don't like this. A shipment of military-grade plasma artillery cannons is en route.
Oh, well that's
The
not good.
Android Star Marines were acquired from them from... We're letting them sit in a warehouse. Our elite pirates, on the other hand, will put them to good use very soon. Plasma artillery cannon unit has extreme thermal signature due to lack of shielding.
Should I get Sif up here so that he's not whining on the floor by himself?
You could do that. New pirate data. Security command issued an all-points alert after the fall of Zebus. The alert concerned bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Subject is a female hominid, heavy armored and extremely dangerous. Subject uses a powered armor suit of unknown battle design, along with a number of potent beams and concussive weapons. All combat units were instructed to terminate Aran on sight, preferably in a fashion that will allow salvage of her powered armor suit and weapons. A considerable bounty will go to the unit who delivers Aran to command.
Not be sitting like that.
Dead or alive, it matters not.
Sif!
Uh-oh.
Sif, come up.
AJ? I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Come here, Sif.
What do we got? Elite Pirate. Phazon Enhanced Space Pirate. Incredibly strong, armored, well-armed. Potent foes, energy siphon systems, absorb beam weapon shots. The nature of the system makes them vulnerable to concussive-based weapons. Well-armed, the pirate is effective in close combat and at distance. Their massive size can be a weakness, and their sluggish speed allows evasion and quick attacks.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Up. He is not getting on the couch. Do you think he doesn't understand that he's allowed on the couch anymore?
Oh gosh.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Come here. Come here, Sif. Come here. He's not coming onto the couch.
I don't like this battlefield. There we go. Got him. Got him.
Yay!
You know what's the problem with that, though? I'm almost certain that we're going to run into a lot more of them.
Come on! Good boy! Good boy! Come here! Come on! Good boy!
What's this one say? Space pirate data. Investigations
There
into
we
a
go.
possible ingress point for the impact crater continue to be met with
boy.
failure. The shield of strange energy that protects it is impenetrable, and all attempts to tunnel past it have proven fruitless.
Good boy. Yes, good boy.
Our continued futility in this matter has made all the more significant in the light of the recent lifeform readings we've discovered emitting from deep within the crater. Analysis of the readings indicate that a massive creature is gestating there, absorbing enormous amounts of phazon from the phazon core at the heart of the impact crater.
Yes, good boy.
This discovery makes accessing the crater doubly important. Not only will it open the door to vast deposits of phazon within, but it will also lead us to this creature, whatever it may be.
Come here.
AJ, did you hear that?
Yep, there's something growing in the planet. It's not good. No, stay. Whee. Good boy.
Ice trooper.
Yes, good boy. Oh, I get it. Oh, did you see that? Did you see the scoochies that he did?
The scoochies into your arms?
Well, I'm pretty sure it was because he was trying to get over to you. Oh yeah, definitely wanted to get over to you.
There's a nutrient vat. Ooh. What do we got here? Consumption of elite nutrient mix by non-elite units is strictly prohibited. And what do we got here? Security level Tau will be in effect until further notice. All leaves canceled pending downgrade of alert status.
Aww.
Bioform Samus Aran continues to assault our holdings on Talon 4. Security has been compromised in multiple areas. Casualty rates are rising. Command has authorized a sizable bounty to capture or termination of Aran. Report to your field officers for details.
By casualty rate, do you mean the 100% casualty rate? See, it's a 100% casualty rate. See, this is what I needed earlier.
New entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Science team has attempted to... This is one of my favorite logs. Science team has attempted to reverse engineer Samus's arsenal based off of data acquired from her assaults on our forces. Progress is slow but steady. Command would dearly enjoy turning Aran's weapons against her. We believe that we can implement beam weapon prototypes in 3 cycles. Her power suit technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes. Science team wisely decided to move on afterwards.
Oh, wow.
Just, that makes me chuckle.
Okay, yeah. See, this is what I was missing earlier on, because that's this thing, like, even in Doom, even when you're not dealing with other people, you're still finding logs and stuff that are
about
more
you.
specific, yeah, to what's going on here. That I enjoy. Sif, stay, Sif, stay. Good
Security
boy.
alert. Computer systems compromised. Bioform Samus Aran has cracked our systems. The Hunter can access our systems at will and is able to bypass most of our security programs. Use manual locking systems when possible. Function command requests for elite power transfer to security forces granted. Prepare units for field duty at once. Oh no. Metroid aggression levels are rising. Be alert for any attempts by Metroids to escape from quarantine areas. Their energy absorption ability is not able to disrupt our force fields, but continued exposure to Phazon may change things for the worse.
Oh my gosh, we're making Metroids more powerful now?
Well, that's what the Hunter Metroid is.
Yep.
Reports of Hunter activity. Analysis indicate that the Hunter is using morph ball technology to infiltrate our facilities. Recalibrate sensors to search for morph ball energy signatures.
Oh, good boy.
I love this, like, them being afraid.
I love them being afraid. I love when our enemies
Results
are afraid
in from field studies on the bioform group Chozo that were believed to be extinct. We believe the Talon I-4 was once a stronghold in the Great Chozo Empire, brought low by the meteor strike.
You're good.
Planetary devastation brought an end of the Chozo, yet remnants of their society remain.
Sif, stay.
We are studying these relics in an attempt to harness their power. What is of no use to us, we destroy. In time, we shall have all we need from this dead race, and shall wipe this planet clean of their ugly ruins. The dead shall serve the living, not hinder them.
Oh.
AJ, did you hear that?
I did.
Although we are still no closer to finding the artifacts of the Chozo, we have at least produced a viable hypothesis for their function. It appears that each of the artifacts correspond with one of the statues on the temple platform, and that each one acts as a small key to a huge lock. Judging by the number of statues, we assume there must be 12 artifacts. Once we find the resting spots of all 12, we can bring them here, unite them with their statues, and open the gate system at long last. Once we do, the impact crater and whatever creature it shelters will be ours for the taking. Phazon-infused fungal harvesting continues. Replacement of Deca Tricale with Phazon-infused fungal matter in elite ration mix has been authorized. Security requests deployment of elite pirates in Metroid quarantine areas. The high casualties suffered by standard pirate units deployed in Metroid areas is not acceptable.
Yeah.
Reconfiguration of security drones authorized. Deploy new drones to mission-critical areas immediately. What do we got? Force field offline access granted. We have come to another dead end. It's clear now that we will never discover the locations of the Chozo's artifacts until we can decipher the messages carved into the statues in this abominable temple. Our language databases are woefully inaccurate, and our linguistic analysis can come up with little more than vague theories. The best hypothesis we can offer is that finding the artifacts will require items spiritually linked to this Chozo civilization. However, without these items, we are lost, and Command grows more impatient by the day. Results must be produced soon.
They don't seem to have very much respect for the Chozo at all.
No, they don't. Did you not hear what they said?
He called it ugly.
Ugly ruins, and we'll wipe them off. We'll wipe the ruins off once we are able to open the lock and learn what we can. Steel covers will be replaced with cordite and benzene covers in 2 decacycles. Planetary stealth technology is back online. We have evaded detection by the battlecruiser Emmons. The brief lapse in planetary security caused by the crash of our frigate is over. Now we can concentrate on our efforts on the Hunter. So there was another ship that came by, but it couldn't detect them because they had stealth technology. Huh. Analysis continues on these cursed ruins in the Chozo Temple that hovers near them. We are now completely certain that the containment field denying us access to the impact crater is linked to that strange artifacts that belong in the temple, but we are no closer to finding them or deciphering the riddles that seem to cover every wall of this ruined place. Command grows increasingly anxious for our resolution to this matter, so we must redouble our efforts. X-ray squadrons will begin terrain sweeps within days. Until they begin, patrols are instructed to report any and all architectural anomalies to their commanders. Hello, Plush!
Sif, come over here and say hi to Plush! Sif is not coming over to say hi. It took a lot of effort to get Sif on the couch in the first place. But if he was here, I would have Sif wave at you, Plush. Glad that you're here. Hope your day's going awesome. My phone just made a sound.
There have been numerous incidents involving spectral entities at Chozo ruin sites. Several personnel have been assaulted by these Chozo ghosts. Few have survived. Survivors speak of swift attacks from nowhere, brief sightings of the enemy, then nothing, only to be followed by another attack. Science teams believe that these attacks are a response to our efforts to recover the Chozo relics and artifacts. Somehow,
I can't get him up on the couch again.
These entities are able to interact with the physical world, and it appears they wish to keep their artifacts to themselves. We will make them pay for such arrogance, for even ghosts can be destroyed.
Well, no, apparently not. But anyway, Plush, how's your day going? How's life treating you?
Oh. Turtle and a half shell.
That was Hero and a Half Shell.
Oh no. Oh shoot. Oh. Come on, open. What do we got here? We got Metroid activity is accelerating in non-frigid areas. Oh, that's not good. Increased aggression levels observed in latest Elite Pirates. Increased phase-on feed by 0.07% per science team mandates. Metroids from the initial batch have matured into Hunter phase. Be advised, the Hunter Metroid has a siphon tentacle. It can attack with it from a distance, as opposed to close combat tactics used by younger Metroids.
Now, the Hunter Metroids, is that actually a mutation, or is that just the grown-up form, it sounds like?
It sounds like the grown-up form, and it's possible that it's the grown-up form for Talon IV. Because the thing is...
Talon 4?
Talon 4 IV. Talon IV. But the problem with that theory and hypothesis is the fact that we've seen Metroid adults in later games that released earlier, and they're completely different than a Hunter Metroid. So it's highly likely and highly probable that they are specific to Talon IV. Science team is accepting volunteers for advanced weapons training.
La 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 la. I would not volunteer for advanced weapon training if I was a space pirate.
Nope.
I'm just...
Bendesium. Shoot, we need to find the way to crack this Bendesium. Something down this way.
I'm just saying.
Force field offline. What's down this way? All available troopers report to Mine Security Command. Our enemies will tremble before the the might of our elite pirates. Unauthorized Metroid feeding is strictly prohibited.
Well, is it unauthorized Metroid feeding if, like, you trip and fall into the Metroid cage?
Death to the hunter. Death to all who oppose us.
Really? That's all they had there?
Batch 1, Field Designate Elite Pirate. Test
Like,
results from Battle Simulation Samus Aran were promising. Elite units reported a 74 success ratio against Aran in testing. High Command is pleased but expects a higher ratio by project's end.
wait, no, I have a question for you. So, Metroids, I kind of view them as like the velociraptors in Jurassic Park, right?
Uh-huh.
So if a person trips and falls in and stuff, like, technically that's an unauthorized feeding. Like, are you going to punish the family then because their family member fed them without authorization? You know, they could have given them a stomachache.
I don't know. Elite Pirates Upsilon propensity for Phazon has enabled our research teams to infuse it far beyond our safety restrictions, and the results have been extremely encouraging. Its consistent Phazon diet has increased its mass exponentially, but it has retained all mental facilities. It shows dexterity with all elite weaponry, including plasma incendiary launchers and the chameleon manta infused for cloaking purposes. Elite Pirates Upsilon exhibits miraculous healing abilities. When injured, it seeks out Phazon deposits and coats itself with a substance which instantly mends the creature's wounds. The subject, which we are codenaming Omega Pirate, based on these developments, showed potential to be a new standard for our armies.
Omega Pirate?
Our only concern at this point is its potential over-dependence on Phazon.
Over-dependence on Phazon. Like, that's a thing.
Yeah, like that's a thing, right?
Well, if you didn't want it to be overly dependent on Phazon, you shouldn't have mutated it.
At least mutated it to that degree.
No, at all.
Yeah.
The only way to avoid things like that is just not to do the mutations to begin with.
Yeah, probably not. Oh dear, what's this?
The blue glowy platforms. What is the blue glowiness doing? That's the question.
Multiple safety systems malfunctions detected. Units should be taken offline immediately.
What is the safety malfunction? Do we get to know what the malfunction is?
Can't seem to ice you?
Is that a ghost or is that...
No, it's
an Invisi-Guy?
Yep, there we go. Interesting. Oh no. Okay.
It looks like...
I don't like this. Excuse me.
No, the blue's not changing.
I noticed that. So I'm like, excuse me?
That's just not where you should have gone down.
That's the only way down, though.
Can you drop a bomb?
Nope.
Wait.
Aha! It's a puddle of water. I'm not liking this. Phazon Mines is like my least favorite area, by the way. I wonder why, right?
Well, this is actually interesting.
It's my least favorite area in terms of like difficulty and that type of thing, but yeah, no, it's pretty interesting in general. Like thematic wise. What do we get here? Oh,
Well, we destroyed that.
you got the power bomb.
Well, that seems important.
Press down while in morph bomb in order to explode it. What we got here? Keeping of pets has been suspended until further notice. Domestic beasts have been deemed highly susceptible to phase-on madness and are thereby a hazard to personnel. All Grunkats and Albabs must be disposed of immediately. Failure to comply will result in the loss of pay for a cycle and reduced rations.
They're making everybody get rid of their pets?
Well,
Like, kill their pets?
as they said...
That's sad. That's a dispose of.
Yeah.
I would hide my pet.
But, as noted, they're susceptible to the phase-on madness, so anything that's in here will be mutated and will start to attack their owners anyways. But still, it's no excuse.
I would be like, I'll protect myself from the phase-on madness.
Bendesium, wait a second, does that mean... Yes!
So we can destroy better doors?
We can destroy Bendesium now. Please. Oh. You know what you're thinking.
You do? I don't think you know what I'm thinking.
That's what I was doing. Look at it.
Beautiful.
Can I still destroy you?
Apparently not.
Apparently so.
Yeah, it just took forever.
Okay.
Even with the icing. I mean, even with icing it down.
Oh, hey. I didn't realize that this was a cool little trick here, too. That's really cool. Wish I knew that now. Oh, well.
Well, you do know it now. You mean you wish you knew it then?
Oh. Oh. Oh, my. Quarantine. Let's see. Fungal phase on normal. Fusion phase on local fungi proceeding. Decreased aggression between elite pirates and irradiated Metroids. Science teams believe the infusion of phazon in these units may have been forming a type of symbiosis between them. Further studies are underway.
I don't want them having a symbiotic relationship with Hunter Metroids.
Not a symbiotic, but just notice the aggression between phazon-infused pirates and phazon-infused Metroids have decreased. Suspension of synthetic Metroid rations have been ordered. Synthetic Metroid rations to be replaced with live bioenergy sources.
I would not want to be eating live bioenergy sources on this planet. Just saying.
They're giving Metroids that. Security now taking volunteers for Hunter Pirates. The target is Bioform Samsaran, known as the Hunter. Force field disengaged. Metroid containment area will now be breached.
Well, that sounds like not a great idea.
Oh, it's a great idea.
Are they fighting each other? The Metroid and that guy are fighting each other. I'd say you let them. Did you scan it?
We've already scanned Metroid before.
But are you sure that's just a regular Metroid?
Yes.
How can you be sure?
I'm Soiten.
Soiten? Soiten!
What is this? Size increase of 400% indicated in the fungal unit.
That's concerning. All we need to do now is introduce a lizard to this, and we can have Godzilla.
Oh no! There goes Tokyo!
Go, go, Godzilla!
Oh gosh, this is that stupid area, isn't it? So, this doesn't have a way back, so we have to find a way back up that way, huh? And then start to go back this way. Okay.
Yup. What you gonna do about it?
I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. Other than the fact that I believe the reason why I said this is the stupid room is because I believe that in order to pass there, you need to get the X-ray visor, which, as you can imagine,
It's gonna be problematic.
well, no, it's that if you didn't realize that there could be invisible platforms there, right?
Just take out the ones that are already frozen.
I tried to.
The hardest part of this game is shooting the already frozen things.
That's not the hardest part.
I know.
There's harder. I can think of harder.
I was being facetious.
I will give you some facetious.
No. Nope.
So that's the way back up. That's how we get back. And
I will let you know you are on your 7-minute warning.
I know. But this will allow us to get back up, which should allow us to then, from there, head back to that one giant room, right, with the dynamo.
Yep.
And then blow that open and go to the very top of there.
Oh, he's about to pounce on his ball again. Oh, nope.
I really don't trust any of these pirates. These elite pirates.
Of course you don't trust the elite pirates. They're the enemy. You're not supposed to trust them.
Get wrecked.
Nicely done.
The doors have been unlocked. I bet they have. Oh, we can open up that one path in Magmore Caverns now, too.
Nice. How much have we gotten... Sorry. How much do we have left that we have not gotten unlocked for?
You mean other than the X-ray visor? And other than the...
I don't mean other than anything. So the X-ray visor and what else?
X-ray visor and there's the grapple beam, X-ray visor, grapple beam, and one other thing. Maybe two items.
I don't know
plasma
why.
Beam.
I don't know why, but I really expected the grapple hook
to be
one of the earlier acquisitions.
Nope.
I was very surprised that we're like apparently approaching the end of the game, but we still haven't gotten our grapple hook back.
Oh, it's probably I get it. You probably thought we were going to get back pretty early on because of it was in the opening section in the prequel, the opening that prologue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I just slaughtered them with no recourse. Total recall.
I feel like you're just using R words now at random.
What the heck is this? I don't remember this path being open before.
That's probably why we didn't go in it before.
Ah, that's why. Oh, now Rock Slide is no longer blocking this path.
Convenient, huh?
Where are we? Oh gosh, this area. You know why I'm saying this area, AJ?
Why? Oh, I hate the spiral spider bally things.
Oh, you just press forward.
I did that, but sometimes if the angle changes slightly, it starts going back down again.
Hmm. That is my actual issue with this place. Isn't the spiral ball thing? It's the... Oh gosh. Oh no no no.
Oh no no no! Oh no no no! Oh no no no!
Oh no no no.
Oh no no no! All right, got that.
AJ,
Yes.
you see what's down here?
Eggs.
Nope, not eggs. That's just phase-on mutation right there.
Well, it has to mutate something.
That's just natural phase-on.
Ah, I thought there were like eggs that were giant eggs that were being mutated by Phazon.
Nope, that's just natural phase-on.
Well, that's better than what I thought. I thought that that was a creature that was about to be mutated by Phazon into some gargantuan, horrific thing.
Oh no. Although, there's plenty of that. What does that mean? That doesn't seem to lead anywhere. So what we need to do is go up. Upsy daisy. This time not fall down like a
Like a chump.
doofus.
I'm sorry, did I call you a chump?
You did. I understand. You think I'm a chump?
No, I said you need to not fall down like a chump. You didn't fall down.
Oh, shoot. There you are.
Now the question is, are you about to get to a boss? Hello and welcome to the live stream. Fourth person that popped in.
This is a new one. It's a mega turret.
Well, that's probably why it's taking so long to get destroyed.
Blow up. Okay, so it's not this way. Aha.
Alright,
This way, maybe?
now here's the question. Are you going to be able to get to another boss
I might be able
in the next 30 seconds?
Well, I'm about to get to at least another save point soon.
Alrighty, that's probably what we should be doing, is the save point. And then, do you think we can finish this up next week?
No.
Well, a girl can dream.
I think we have two streams left, but in between those two streams is a wrap up. Like I go through and make sure I get. Oh, this might be the grapple beam area because see how much grapple beam stuff there is.
I see a lot of grapple beam stuff.
Oh, what? Where are we going now? Magmore Caverns South. What? Back into Magmore Caverns?
I really thought that that was going to get you to a save point.
Well, if it's back to Magmore Caverns, then that probably means we're going to...
Sif, Come here, good boy. Come here, good boy. Good boy. I know you want to itch your throat, but you can't itch your throat right now.
Oh my gosh. That's right.
Oh man, I missed everything, says Plush. I'm sorry, Plush. I'm sorry, Plush.
Yes.
But good news is that means when we come back, we'll be coming back with Pokemon, which is so much better.
Excuse you.
I'm sorry. I prefer Pokemon.
Yeah, I prefer this.
Fudgesicles. You know what I really want? I need another older RPG style game. So, Plush, that is the mission I have for you, because we've done Undertale.
Woo!
Woot! We've done Undertale. We've done the Earthbound, the entire Mother series. We've done Secret of Mana. We're gonna be done with this in two more weeks, and we'll be done with this game. Plush,
Probably.
I need you to help me find another RPG style epic story a la Secret of Mana, Mother 3, Undertale-ness. Because I would love to play another game of that nature. But I don't think Ian will let me, like, just replay Earthbound.
No. I'm curious because, as I've told you something, I'm going to see how long we actually have been in the game.
I'm also getting notifications from my classmates that, oh, we have a special review session. Please join. We are lonely.
Oof. Okay. Well, get ready to press the button, AJ.
Metroid Prime is a good game. You just gotta get into it. Also, it's obvious, AJ. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I also feel like this has been said, so yes.
It's been said a lot. The problem is it's DS.
Oh, it's a DS game.
So there's a whole bunch of issues with that.
So we will have to figure out...
The other option, though, is we could try to do Paper Mario Thousand Year Door or Paper Mario.
Do we have Paper Mario?
We don't have Paper Mario right now. So we're 10 hours into our playthrough right now. So on average, it's about 17 hours, but that's including 100% completionist tries. So that'll be going up in between streams. Actually, yeah.
Okay. So Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, can we at least get like Luigi's Mansion or something like that?
I mean, maybe.
Well, I feel like
we need to go to a retro store in order to get some of those, though.
We can't go to a retro store. All the retro stores are closed right now.
What?
Oh, no, it's not. It's a GBA game.
Oh, Game Boy Advance. Oh, what was I thinking? There was a Bowser's Inside Story. That's
okay. Yeah, you were thinking Bowser's Inside Story. If it's a Game Boy Advance game, we can do that. We have a converter.
Yeah.
So
why'd you tap my leg like that?
I didn't. I went to itch my foot.
Noise.
Sorry. Or you could do Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Awesome.
Ooh, that one you would appreciate and love. You know why?
Why?
You know who worked with Nintendo to make that game?
Square Enix?
Yep.
Woot!
And you know what that means, unfortunately?
What do you mean, unfortunately?
Unfortunately, that means any of the original characters in that game have never been allowed to appear in any other game since, because it would require both Nintendo and Square Enix to work together again.
There's nothing preventing Square Enix and Nintendo from working together again.
There's nothing directly preventing them.
Disney doesn't own Square Enix.
No, I know Disney doesn't own Square Enix. I'm talking about that Square Enix and Nintendo aren't particularly on the best of terms. You can see that when the fact that every third-party character has a whole bunch of songs and a whole bunch of things in Super Smash Bros., and Square Enix only has Cloud and one song was given. And that's it. Because they are very sticklers of things.
That's fine. So, if it's a GBA game, I can probably go online to see if we can get a copy. And yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars was what system?
Super Nintendo.
We do have a Super Nintendo. All right, I've got those on my list, Plush. I'll see what I can do for you, because you know what? I feel like you've been asking for Mario and Luigi for a while, and
You've been asking for a lot.
We owe you Mario and Luigi.
So we should
We'll get Mario and Luigi. Yep. So I think that's what we should replace Metroid with.
Okay.
And then maybe cycle in some SCP at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Woot, woot, woot. Okay.
We'll have to do Metroid Prime at some point.
I know I'll have to do Metroid Prime too. No, I don't dislike the game. I just want more story in the game.
Well, 2 has more story than 1, and 3 has more story than 2.
Okay, cool.
So there is that.
Yes, that's my main thing with the game. Like, I have no problem with the actual gameplay mechanics, although using the Wii controller for it because, like, of the way you have to move your hand. Like, you have to stretch your thumb all the way up here to get the missile going, but you have to, like, stretch it past the bottom of your hand to get the map going. The Wii controller
Well, that's because
makes
these
it a bit
two
odd.
are very,
Oh, and play a Kirby game already! That's right, in my entire life, the only quote-unquote Kirby game that I have ever played is when I started to play Smash Brothers World of Light, where I play as Kirby, and I've only played a little bit of that because I'm not a fighting game type person. I'm a RPG type person. So you know what? Kirby's on the list too. What system was the first Kirby game on?
I believe it was a handheld.
Right, Game Boy?
Yeah, because it's not on, like, you know, the Game Gear at all.
Right, the GameCube converter, though, that will play both Game Boy Advance and regular Game Boy. So, we can play Kirby, and we can play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. We have our missions, Plush! Thank you for giving us our missions! That is going to be it for today, though. We actually are over time.
Yep, so AJ,
all right.
you press the button.
I will press the button, so here's how we wrap it up. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, don't forget to stay determined, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye!